As Nelson Mandela lies critically ill in a Pretoria hospital, we, along with the rest of the world, send our thoughts and our prayers. And we also want to remember this day in history as yet another testament to the true genius of the man. Imagine the world 18 years ago. On June 24th, 1995, South Africa's Springbok rugby team staged a stunning upset to win the Rugby World Cup against heavily favoured New Zealand. But this, of course, was much, much more than a victory. This was the day Nelson Mandela cemented himself as the leader for all South Africans. He had been elected the year before. Democracy was still fragile and the racial divide was still raw. Rugby was an all-white game and Springbok captain Francois Pienaar was their hero. But Mandela enlisted his help to use this final to unite instead of divide. Several minutes before the big match began, the great man walked out onto the field wearing the distinctive team jersey and Pienaar's number 6 on his back. He shook the hand of every player. Mandela had entered the Lions' Den. The mostly white crowd seemed stunned to see him there of all places. And then a massive chant rumbled through the stadium. "Nelson," they shouted as their brand new president grinned and waved back. And in that brief shining moment, their new leader won the allegiance and the hearts of blacks and whites. Later, Pienaar said that Mandela had won the match for them. A beautiful game that transformed a nation that day, and in so doing, transfixed the world.